Today I'm going to teach you guys how to export a video for Instagram. Okay, so I already have my Premiere Windows open. I have the clip here. I'm going to drag this into the timeline here. This clip mismatch warning. Basically, this is telling us that the sequence settings here are different than the clip settings, and if you want to go ahead and change the sequence settings to match the clip settings. So for the sake of this tutorial, let's go ahead and do that. So this clip is currently from a film I shot. It is in 5K, but Instagram, we're going to anyways export a 1080p file from this. So what we're going to do is, you have two options. You can either go here into sequence settings, so go to sequence and then settings, and Instagram for 1080p, the frame size is 640 by 640. And you're going to want to leave this as your frame size, and as well as your video previews here. Time code, you can either do 29 or 24 if you're doing like a film style video. You want a 24, or you want something more of like a news broadcast, then you can have it at 30. For the sake of this, let's leave it at 24. So we're going to go ahead and change this, and the image is drastically going to change now. As you can see, it's punched in completely, so that 5K frame, that massive frame, has now shrunk into this 640 by 640 frame, which is for Instagram. Now, this frame size is popular now because a lot of people who are on Instagram, their phone is kind of portrait mode, so it's not flipped sideways. So when they're scrolling, if somebody wants to watch a video that doesn't have, black bars on the bottom and at the top, so if you wanted to do that, you could just right click on the clip here and go to scale to frame size. As you can see, it's punched back out, and it's fitted our frame into this 640 portrait frame. So this kind of does look like a cell phone here, so just imagine this is a cell phone screen that's vertical. So you can either go ahead and leave this, maybe if you want to add some titles up here, or your Instagram ID, or a link to your web page, or whatever the case, information about the video, you can put that in there, overlay some text. Or if you want to take it a step further, and you do have some high quality footage here, you probably won't have the 5K, but you do have some decent footage that's not too dark, because what you could actually do is try to fit this in to be full screen. You're going to lose some of your frame, but what's going to happen is you're going to have to manually reframe each shot, because again, this is for cell phone. When you usually shoot, or when I shot this, this is more for like a theater or a big screen TV. So you go here, click on the clip, go to effects control, and go down to motion, and you can see the scale here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to punch this in as much as I can to get rid of the black at the top and bottom. As you can see, the frame is completely different than how I originally intended it to be shot, but what we're going to do is manually double click on this frame here and adjust and kind of reframe the shot as it was originally intended to. So I'll probably have a nice over the shoulder right here, and now when somebody plays this on their cell phone, it's going to be full screen, no black bars at the top and bottom. As you can see, we're scroll, and we have a full quality image here. So you're going to be be a little careful when you're doing this. If your footage is grainy, or if you already increased the brightness, it shouldn't be a problem since it's going to cell phone. So, But if you really increase it or it's really dark and it starts to get grainy, like even on this 5K, I can even see some grain here. Be very careful with that. But it should be okay because it's going to cell phone. So we've readjusted this frame to fit into the Instagram portrait mode. So we're going to go to File, Export Media. And again, it is set to already 640 by 640. Leave the 24 progressive. Everything can stay the same. Under at maximum depth, I would do this because we are punching in here. Get rid of this grain maybe a little bit. And your bit rate, I would leave it around 15 because it's going for cell phone. So even this screen here, someone's cell phone is not this big, so 15 should be good. And you export, and what you're going to do is what I usually do from there is take this clip and upload it to, let's say, a Google Drives, and then access the Google Drives through my cell phone, download the video, and then upload it to Instagram. If you guys have any other questions or comments, post them below and I'll get back to you.